Hello everybody, what is going on? This is Marcus. In case you didn't see the other video uploaded today, Happy New Year to all of you. I really do hope that 2016 is going to be a great year. I also hope that it'll be a great year for myself and for this channel and Pokemon wise. Yeah, looking forward to Worlds in San Francisco, where by the way, I already qualified for that. I don't think I mentioned that in any other video yet, but yeah. I'm really trying to go for that paid trip though, so I will definitely try my best in the upcoming tournaments. But yes. So this is actually the third time I'm trying to record this episode. Yeah, some stuff happened. I made a new account, played some games. Let's check our ranking. It's at 1336, so not really high at all. But I didn't play too many games yet, as I really wanted to try out this new team and yeah, ladder up a little bit. It is a team that is how should I say it? Like, it has some old stuff that is like, or was revealed like the very first few days where we had the format. I mean, Xerneas with Power Herb, Geomancy, probably like so staple. Kangaskhan, Scarf Smeargle, but also like Special Groudon and Crobat, which are two mons that I don't know, like it took a little bit, but now they're pretty standardish as well. However, the last mon, Amoonguss, is something that I think is like a little bit newer. I'm running a set with Focus Sash actually, and Effect Spore and Grassnut, so yeah, it's a little bit different from what people ran in 2015, but I'll yet get to explain some of the tricks this Amoonguss has to offer when we will actually use it in battle. And as we're up against the first team here, which is in fact a Trick Room team, or at least it really looks like one, so I do think that Amoonguss will make an appearance here in this game. The Giratina is interesting. Maybe it has some cool tricks that we did not see yet. And then there's like Porygon 2 and Cresselia that can both set up the Trick Room. And yeah, let's see how can we go about this. Groudon is definitely coming to this one, so is Xerneas, and then also Amoonguss, and then the last one could be that Crobat, just to lead and taunt some stuff. But yeah, if I do lead Kangaskhan and Xerneas, then the Mawile is a little bit annoying. But I could theoretically also do that. Yeah, I do think I want to do that. So that Amoonguss Focus Sash on a mon that has max bulk, like max HP and max defense is what I'm running here, may seem a little bit odd, and yep, it is in fact pretty odd. But the idea behind this is basically that I could go for the Geomancy actually, just to do some more damage. Yeah, let me think about this real quick. Yeah, I'll just go for the Geomancy. Okay, so he'll probably fake up me anyway. So yeah, Focus Sash is there to make sure that I can survive moves like Eruption from Groudon, and also like, I don't know, strong Ice Beams from Primal Kyogre if they're boosted, or any other move from like Talonflame. I don't even know, but Focus Sash is a pretty cool item to have. Also with like Rage Powder, and with how much damage potential there is, there's like even more stuff now that can one-hit KO Amoonguss. So Focus Sash, pretty interesting item. I got this idea from Enosh, human. Once again, like just like in the last episode, we are influenced by him here a little bit. So this Cresselia will probably just go for the Trick Room right now. So I want to switch out my Kangaskhan into that Amoonguss, and then probably just go for the Moonblast on the Scrafty. I could also go for the Dazzling Gleam. I could even go for the Geomancy. You know what? I could even go for the Geomancy. Because Mawile is like the only thing on his team that really threatens Xerneas. Oh, he just stays in there with Scrafty. I really expected him to switch out. But hey. So Amoonguss is here, and he just goes for the Trick Room, but that is like perfectly fine, as I can start sporing stuff, and there's not too much he can do. Yeah, I'm sporing the Cresselia, I guess, and then I'll just go for the Dazzling Gleam to KO his Scrafty. He goes for the knockoff, gets rid of our Sash, but that doesn't really matter anyway. Yeah, by the way, oh, it was, yeah, it was poisoned by Effect Spore. Yeah, the other thing, I do have Effect Spore in this Amoonguss rather than, what's it called, Regenerator, because, yeah, switching is not as important here in this meta. How much did the first one do? Yeah, I'll just go for the, I just go for the Dazzling Gleam. So switching is not as important anymore, and you can really like maneuver and switch your Amoonguss in and out multiple times. So I think Effect Sport, just for some random luck against, I don't know, like opposing Kangaskhan's and so on, can be pretty nice. And yeah, while our opponent probably didn't expect the Amoonguss or wasn't prepared for it too much, you could see at least a little bit how that Amoonguss acts against Trick Room teams, as my opponent just forfeits. And yeah, I would definitely recommend Amoonguss, and I think it could be pretty good. So, next opponent here has a team of Kyogre and Yveltal with Mega Gengar Liepard combination, and then Scizor as good good thing to have in, like, if you're running Kyogre. Scizor is pretty nice in my opinion, just like Ferrothorn, since it counters Yveltal. Sorry, yeah, Xerneas is what I'm thinking about. Yeah, it counters Xerneas relatively well, so that is kind of good. Yeah, only, yeah, like Gengar and Scizor are a little bit problematic for the Xerneas, but other than that, I think Xerneas could be a good choice. I definitely want Groudon here, but we have to watch out a little bit for that Gengar, since, yeah, it could trap us and then KO the Groudon with the Kyogre, which is what most of those teams are about. I could lead with Smeargle and Groudon, which is something I like to do sometimes, because it can make for kind of cool prediction things, because you can, like, I don't want to spoil too much, but if he leads Leopard and Gengar, then maybe he will just go for Protect, or for like double protects, and then he will know what we're about, where we're up to with the Smeargle. So maybe I don't want to do that. Huh. But yeah, you know what? I think Groudon and this is probably good, and then we could go with Amoonguss over Kangaskhan as our last. Hmm. Or I could just go for Kangaskhan. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with Kangaskhan. Okay, so he leads with Leopard and Landorus, actually. Okay, that is interesting. Now, I could just go for the Dark Void and Eruption, I guess. And there's not too much I could lose for him in this. Since, yeah, maybe he's max speed, Landorus, and has Earth Power, so we don't want to lose our Groudon just now. I could also just switch out Groudon, though. Yeah, maybe he's like Taunt Leopard. I kind of could also go for the Fake Out on the Landorus and Eruption, but if he switches into his Kyogre, that would be very, very bad. So I go for the Dark Void, and then maybe it's safer to switch out Groudon into Xerneas. Yeah, we'll do that. So we will have Groudon in the back for his Kyogre, and he goes for the Fake Out, yeah. So also the U-turn, wow, that was probably Choice Band. Or Smeargle is just really bad. I think it was Choice Band. So this turn could have gone a lot better had we gone for the Fake Out on the Landorus, as thanks to the Choice Scarf we would have outsped the Leopard. So that would have been kind of cool, however we were not able to pull that off. Now I could switch into Groudon, but ooh, I do have a plan. I'll go into Groudon, and then, yeah, make him feel safe, but then I'll switch out into Kangaskhan and go for the Geomancy, because maybe he switches into Kyogre, which would be nice. Or maybe he will try and then think that he can Encore us into Geomancy next turn, but we will have out our Kangaskhan, so then I can fake out the Leopard and attack with Xerneas. However, if he just, I don't know, like, Mega Evolves and goes for, I don't know, like, Fake Tears and Sludge Bomb on the Xerneas, then that would be the end of it. But maybe he's too afraid of that Eruption. Yeah, goes for the Protect with Gengar and the Fall Play into the Groudon. Okay. Interesting play, I can take it, but we will get to set up that free Geomancy, or relatively free, and I can just go for the Fake Out, and I do want to go for the Dazzling Gleam, I think. Hopefully this Leopard does not carry Protect, because then he could Encore us into Fake Out, which would be a little bit annoying. And yep, he doesn't have it, or just didn't use it. So now no Encore, and we will be able to do a lot of damage to that Gengar. Wow. As he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. Now Will-O-Wisp, like in general, is, while it was definitely great in some parts of VGC 15, especially with all like the Kangaskhan teams like running around, Landorus T being all over the place, I'm not sure if Will-O-Wisp is really worth it in VGC 16 anymore, like in general, because Burn just as a status is just not as strong anymore at all, in my opinion, because yeah, like it doesn't do too much damage, and yeah, like I don't know, it just chips away their health just very, very slowly, and reducing the attack of a Kangaskhan is definitely nice, don't get me wrong, but it's most of the time those special type attackers like Xerneas, Kyogre, most Groudon are special, or like at least mixed, and you can't burn Groudon anyway, so even if it's physical, you can't burn it, and so I'm not sure if Will-O-Wisp is really worth it anymore. So he sent out Landorus, which is an interesting decision because I think that Sucker Punch plus Dazzling Gleam should be able to knock out any set. Yeah, just going for the Sucker Punch for some chip damage, um, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, we got the double knockouts here, and then Kyogre comes in, which is fine, as I will just go for, I don't know, like double edge Moonblast, and we will be able to take another victory here. So due to the fact that I yeah, already tried to record this episode twice, I lost a lot of time, and now it's pretty late in the night, so I will actually, yeah, end this episode right here. In case you didn't see the 4th round of the Leiden Regional, you should definitely check that out because we had a special guest there. I will link it in the description. And yeah, I will make sure to make the next episode a little bit longer, definitely. But yeah, it's probably time to go to sleep right now. And yeah, I hope you still had fun with this. And I would definitely recommend trying out that Amoonguss set. And yeah, see you next time. And yep.